is Ramon from Eclectic Emissary. We are here back in Mexico. I actually haven't been back since 2 years since I was in Cancun, but we are here first time in Mexico City, and it's gonna be awesome. If you love history, architecture, and food, this is definitely the city you gotta come to. So let's get into it. All right, so right now we are at Templo Mayor, which is the site of ancient ruins, Aztec ruins, right in the middle of the city. It's insane how Mexico City was actually built on top of the old Aztec city, which is insane. So you definitely got to come here if you love architecture and history. Templo Mayor is one of the most historic sites in Centro Histórico, and it's one of the first places that we visited in Mexico City. And I'm going to tell you, this place is incredible, especially if you love history. It was actually built in 1325 and is the former ruins of the Aztec capital, Tenochtitlan. And it was destroyed by the Spanish just to build a cathedral. So honestly, there's so much to explore here. There's even an entire museum with ancient relics that still remain that you can also check out. It's pretty cheap, so I highly recommend doing that. The two massive temples that used to exist here were dedicated to the two Aztec deities, the one for the god of war and one for the god of rain and agriculture. Right now we're in Plaza Zocalo, or also known as Plaza de la Constitución, and it's so sick. It's this giant square, really giving me some Europe vibes here. They got the cathedral, they got a palace over here. There's so many awesome sites, so this is definitely one of the biggest sites in the historic district that you want to come visit. My boy Jimmy! Jimmito!
What's good?
What's your first impression of fucking Mexico City, bro?
Yo, Mexico City's fire. The food is pretty good. It's a little spicy, so watch your shit.
Yeah, man, but
besides that, it's lit.
It's
what kind of vibes
awesome.
You got? What kind of vibes?
Yo, European vibes. Straight up, this is like visiting fucking Spain. So if you want to get a taste of Europe without leaving the North American continent, you gotta visit. We're in front of Las Palacio de Bellas Artes, which is this famous art museum. Look at this architecture. It really feels like we're in Europe, man. So let's go and check in. back at the top of Mexico City inside Torre Latinoamerica, one of the tallest buildings in all of Latin America, which is pretty insane, man. It is awesome. You get some great views only for $10. It's freaking insane. And we got like 4 levels to head up, so let's go. Now we are in Bosque de Chapultepec, and this is a giant park. It really reminds me of like Central Park vibes. There's also a castle here, there's a zoo, there's museums. It's crazy, and a bunch of little shops, so definitely gonna spend a few hours here if you have time. The Museo Nacional de Antropología, and it is crazy. There's a huge line. This probably is the most famous museum here. There's really a lot of awesome artifacts to see. Even that old ancient Mayan calendar that started the whole 2012 thing, so that was pretty crazy. So let's go check it out. The National Museum of Anthropology can also be found in Chapultepec Forest and is the largest and most visited museum in the country of Mexico. So we highly recommend spending at least 3 to 4 hours here, since there's so much ancient relics, artifacts, and stuff from the pre-Columbian times dating back to even past for the 1500s. So it's an incredible, diverse display of things to find here, from temples, the ancient sunstone from the Aztec, which depicts the history of the world, so many murals, and so much more to discover here. So it really is an incredible collection of interesting facts. So you got to check this out while you're here. right, made it to El Monumento a la Revolución, man. This is a crazy monument. It's giving me Arc de Triomphe vibes. Actually, I think you can go to the top. So yeah, let's go check it out. This is it, man. Last day in Mexico City. What did you think, bro?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Worth the trip, bro. Worth the trip.
Mexico City is one of those places where it has fire food, amazing history, museums, awesome sights, friendly people. Overall, incredible, man. If you've never been, you gotta come. Check it out because we got so many more adventures coming through the city. It's gonna be awesome, man. So peace out.